Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a super duper fun hop, another hop. So for this one I am working with the Secret Not Secret Kit Club and they are partnering up with Page Maps this month and we are doing a little YouTube hop, and Becky is also putting up a post on her blog, so I will leave links below to all of the other ladies so that you can find them as well. Okay, so the way that this hop is working is Becky had a bunch of different sketches and she sent them out to a bunch of us that are in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club that are going to participate. And so you will have seen the sketch that she sent me. And I absolutely love it. I think it is just the perfect sketch to use more than one photo on. And if you have been following me for any amount of time, you know that I love using multiple photos on one layout. Sorry, I apologize. Anyway, okay, so here you can see I have decided to flip the sketch on its side, and the reason I did that was just because of the way my photos were set up. So they're both landscape photos instead of portrait photos. So this is how it's going to work out better for my layout. So I have one 4x6 and then a 3x4, and this is Brennan and Tinian and one of their cousins after we dropped Jonas off to go to camp. I think this was in 2017, in August of 2017. We decided for Tinian's birthday we were going to take him to the zoo because he wanted to go to the Boise Zoo, and so that's where we ended up going. Now the sketch used clouds as the element pieces, which I thought was really cute, and so I'm going to actually end up using clouds here. So you can see I have all these cut files, and what I'm going to do is I am going to pull out a few different spray mists, and I'm going to spray them out, and then I'm going to kind of paint each color onto each one of these cut files. So first I use Heidi Ho Blue shimmers, and then I use the one on the far left is Snow Way Man, which is also shimmers, and then the middle color is Mint, and that is Heidi Swap. So here I ran off to go fill up my my little mason jars with water so that I have something to dip my brush into, because I knew I was going to need to clean my brush in between using it. Okay, so now here you can see I'm just adding this mint color, and basically what I'm going to do with each one of these is I'm going to paint each one of the colors on the clouds and just kind of blend them together. No rhyme or reason, just kind of adding all the colors. Okay, now here you can see that I have all of those clouds painted and ready to be used. So I am going to set my mat aside, and I think I'm actually going to kind of clean up a little bit, so I'll cut this part out so you don't have to watch that. Okay, now here I am, and I am ready to start adding my embellishments and layers and everything to this layout. So here you can see I have all of those cloud pieces and they are dry, and I am just going to start clustering them, and then I'll start gluing everything down. And this layout was pretty simple and straightforward. I think when all was said and done, I think it might have taken me 30 minutes, maybe less. Not including the mixed media, obviously, but actually just putting things down on paper really didn't take that long. Okay, so now I'm looking for the piece because there's like a strip that goes across the layout, and then there's a strip where there's journaling down at the bottom. And I was thinking I would still do the journaling down in the bottom right hand corner, but then I decide, since I put those clouds there, that I'm actually just going to do a cluster there. And I will do the journaling underneath the big 4x6 photo. I have a lot of pictures from this, so I might actually just do a pocket page next to this layout and do my journaling all on there, so then I don't even have to worry about doing journaling on this actual layout. So here I'm trying to figure out what I want my title to be. So like I said, this is my two, these are two, I can't talk. These are my two kids with their cousin, and they're just being silly at the zoo and acting funny and just having fun. So I knew right away that I wanted it to be about them being crazy at the zoo. So I'm trying out a bunch of different alphas, and I find this, I believe this is a Maggie Holmes, I think it was a birthday collection, and it had that little memories chipboard piece. And so I am going to eventually decide that my title is going to be Crazy Memories at the Zoo. So right now I'm thinking it's just going to be Crazy Zoo Memories, I think is what I'm going with right now. So here you can see I'm gluing all these layers down, and I'm going to glue down the clouds. And this is some burlap ribbon. I think I got that in a Crafty exchange. I've been doing this mug exchange with a bunch of crafty people in the YouTube and Facebook community. And the lady, I think it was back in January, sent me something. It was either the end of December or January. I can't remember. But I'm thinking it was December, and she sent me this really pretty burlap kind of gold ribbon. It's all shimmery, and so I was super excited to be able to use it on this layout. It just fit perfectly with the color scheme. So here you can see I am just gluing down the ribbon and trying to figure out how I want to place everything on the layout. I also was having glue troubles at the time, if you couldn't tell. My ATG gun, I don't know what was going on with it, but it kept like skipping, and I think it ran out. It ended up running out. So I just pulled out this Tombow mono glue tape runner just to be really easy. Okay, so now I'm trying to figure out what alpha I want to use to write out the words at and the. Because this is where I've decided, okay, my title is going to be Crazy Memories at the Zoo. And I pulled out a few different ones, didn't really like them. And then I had these super old, I think these are My Mind's Eye alphas. And that's what I ended up using. I apologize. I did not realize that my video had cut out towards the end. So that is it. All I add is a date, a few more embellishment pieces, some doilies, and some sequins. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you head on over to the other ladies' layouts below. I will leave links so that you can see what they create. I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Bye!